Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to take a look at the last four screenshot reveals for the Wetlands Animal Pack and talk a little bit about each one of them. So I got a little bit behind here, just work got a little bit crazy, but I am back. So let's jump in. First up is the Asian Smallclawed Otter. So these little guys, utterly adorable. They are the smallest otter species in the world, known to live in riverine habitats, freshwater wetlands, and mangrove swamps throughout Southeast Asia and a little bit in the Indian subcontinent as well. So this is the in-game animal that we're going to get. Let's compare it to the real-world animal here. So as you can see, Frontier is very faithful to the actual critter. They've got his cute little face, right? Absolutely looking forward to seeing these guys in game. Well represented in zoos, they're going to be one of the most common otter species you're going to find, just because they are very cute, very active, and pretty easy to keep in captivity. Part of that being easy to keep in captivity is they are a victim of the illegal pet trade, especially in Japan. They are becoming extremely popular as pets. However, they do not make good pets. This is something I'm going to repeat again and again. Don't keep wild animals as pets. All right, moving on. Next up is the wild water buffalo. So these guys look absolutely amazing. This is our second large bovid in game. We have several antelope species, but these guys are going to be comparable in size to the Cape buffalo and honestly look spectacular. These are going to be the go-to big bovid exhibit animal, I think, rather than the Cape Buffalo now. Cape Buffalo doesn't get used too much, mostly because it's an older model and you can tell that it's an older model. Yet these guys are definitely going to take the cake for the best looking large cattle in game. Absolutely spectacular. The horns look amazing. And comparing it to the real world animal here, you can see they do like the water quite a bit. Very good job on the horns, the coat pattern, everything looks spot on. Honestly, I think our in-game animals, oops, I get that correct. The in-game animal, I think, looks better than the real animal, which is just fantastic. So the wild water buffalo, it is native to the Indian subcontinent, Southeast Asia, listed as endangered on the ICUN Red List. Remaining population is less than 4,000, so they are threatened by habitat loss, by interbreeding with feral and domestic cattle, hunting, and the loss of their floodplain uh, habitat that they require, and the degradation of their wetland habitat that they do require to live. So, yeah, these guys are going to be a wonderful addition to all of our Asian sections of our zoos, our Southeast Asia set zoos. Yeah, this is just a wonderful addition. A little bit more of a controversial one, but these guys are really growing on me. The more I look at them, the more I'm thrilled to have them in game, so I can't wait to play with them on Tuesday. Next up, oops, let's go the right direction. Oh, there we go. Next up is going to be the platypus. So this is definitely the oddball of the lineup here. Really the most unexpected one. Just probably one of the weirdest animals on the planet. This is if you combined a duck and a beaver and mash them together into an animal, then you get the duck-billed platypus. So, native to Australia, it is a semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal, native to eastern Australia and Tasmania. It's the sole living representative of its family. So, together with the echidna, it is one of the 5 living species of the monotremes, which are mammals that lay eggs. Not well represented in zoos. They don't keep really well in captivity. Uh, of the zoos that do have them, in the US, only the San Diego Zoo keeps the platypus. And comparing the frontier model to the real-world animal, you can see it's very, very close. They even got its weird, very weird bill correct. Next up is going to be the spectacled caiman. So this is the uh, South America representative for the Wetlands Animal Pack. This has to be one of the most fantastic models that Frontier has produced. Everything about this just screams Caiman. The patterning, the bump mapping, everything about this is just fantastic. You take away the Planet Zoo logo, tell me this is a filtered photograph, and I'd probably believe you. So it is a large caiman native to Latin America. Has been introduced to parts of the United States, Cuba, and Puerto Rico. So it's a medium-sized crocodilian. It's not the largest of the caimans, but it is one of the most recognizable. Females usually grow no more than 3.5 to 4 feet. Males reach 4.9 to 5.9 feet. So not absolutely huge, but pretty good-sized caiman, definitely bigger than our Cuvier's dwarf caiman that we currently have. So native to Latin America and much of South America, including the Venezuelan Llanos and the Brazilian Pantanal. Pretty well represented in zoos. They do keep well in captivity, so they are a zoo favorite in most of the world. They are listed as least concern on the ICU and Red List, though they do have some threats to their survival. They do have some threats to their survival, mostly hunting for their skins, and also some degradation of their habitat. So, looking forward to adding these guys into the game. Yeah, can't wait to build for these. And this is the real world spectacled caiman, so you can see just how faithful Frontier has been to the real world animal. They're heading more and more toward realism, which is just great. And last but not least is the exhibit animal for this pack. This guy is the Danube Crested Newt, or Danube Newt. It's a species of newt found in Central and Eastern Europe along the basin of the Danube River and some of its tributaries. It's a smaller crested newt, but the males develop this frill and tail fan during the breeding season, and also this red color. So, yeah, I had no idea these things existed. Cool. Yeah, that's probably going to turn out to be my favorite of the exhibit animals just because of how awesome it looks. I assume it's going to be getting like a half tank aquarium-ish exhibit, kind of like the terrapin and the bullfrog have. Hopefully it's a little bit more, hopefully it's not just a like recreation of those. We get a little bit different enrichment items for them. Yeah, whenever I remember that exhibit species exist in this game, be sure to put these guys in. Looking forward to playing with them and just seeing what they do in their exhibit, if they have any cute little animations or anything that they're going to do. Kind of a crazy amount of detail for an exhibit animal. Yeah, like this is probably the most detailed of the exhibit animals that we have at all in the game, which is totally awesome. Yeah. So, guys, those are the last 4 of the exhibit, or the last 4 of the species coming to Planet Zoo in the Wetlands Animal Pack on April 12th. Now, there probably won't be too much news or anything until April 12th, so until then, I'm going to be building in some of my existing zoos and try to put out a couple of videos and then get ready for next Tuesday when the pack launches. So, you guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, comment down below, let me know what you think. What animal are you most excited for? What are you going to be building for first? Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.